Hi guys, this is Sach here from WebSpotters, a leading online learning platform. Today we are going to learn about domain names and classifications. So a domain name is a website, right? It's a just website address, right? It's just like a google.com, amazon.com, flipkart.com, right? A fully qualified domain name looks like www.amazon.com. So have you noticed that the extensions like .com, .org, .edu, .in, these extensions are known as top-level domain names, TLDs. So before understanding what is this TLDs, we need to understand how a domain name system works. So a domain name system is a large directory. So say it's a very large directory. It maps your IP address to your website address. So in your DNS hierarchy, there is a top level. There is a root directory will be there. Under this top TLD directories are there. So globally, these TLDs are managed by a non-profit organization. This non-profit organization is known as ICANN. The ICANN stands for Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers. It's a non-profit organization which is based in US. They take care of the domain names and IP address across worldwide, across the globe. So this ICANN divided these TLDs into 5 different categories. One of the first category is called GTLDs. .com, .org, .net, .gov, .info, .music, .tech, .finance. These are the examples of a GTLDs. There are more than 1,500 GTLDs are available to use, right? So second classification is called country code TLDs, country code specific TLDs. What is this means? I can assign specific particular TLDs for each country. So for India, we have a .in, for Canada .ca, for Qatar.qa, and for UAE.ua. These are all the country-specific TLDs. And third category is called the sponsored TLDs. This is for specific community. These sponsored TLDs are representing specific communities. Say example .jobs, jobs, .tel, .mob. Okay, and fourth category is called ITLDs, and this is example is .arpa. I think this is mainly for the military purpose, I guess. And last category is called reserved TLDs, and this is mainly for the research and testing purpose. And example is .example is one of the reserved TLD, and .invalid is one of the reserved TLD, and .test is the example of reserved TLDs. These reserved TLDs are not available for the public names. ICANN is authorized domain name registrars, domain name service providers. So there are more than 900 service providers at this GoDaddy, HostGator, Namecheap, A2 Hosting. These are famous domain name service providers. So what do these do these guys do actually? Service providers. See, when you book a domain, so these service providers update our domain details and other particular personal details, and to the centralized database. That centralized database is called registry. So this is the only activity they are doing actually. So what they are doing, they are parallelly updating the centralized database called a registry. So before booking a domain name, we have to take care of a couple of things actually. One is you need to check the pricing and the registration period actually. Always go with the famous domain service providers, and you have to also check the pricing especially, and you can book it for even for 1 year, 2 years, or 10 years tenure. So one more details which I wanted to share you is that you can even change your domain name service providers from one provider. You can change the service providers, but you cannot transfer your domain name during the first 60 days after booking the domain name. Some of the service providers will give you a very cheap price for the 1 year, first year, and a very high price for the renewals. So be very careful with that actually. So you have to check both first year pricing and the second year renewal pricing as well. And also look for lock the transfer of your domain options. So some service providers will give you the domain locking options in order to prevent accidental transfer of the domains. So another thing you need to be take care of is your book your domain using your main primary email, because when if you are booking a domain using other email IDs, sometimes you may forget to check or get the notification from service providers for the renewals. There are a lot of chances are there to miss the renewals, and chances are there to lose the domain actually. If someone books for your domain name, please ensure that the domain is transferred to your account to avoid a domain theft or dispute in future. And make sure that the domains are trying to renew your domains on timely renewals of your domains. So, and another thing you need to take care of your trademarking of your brand name or domain name. It's good. And suppose if you book a domain name abc.com, try to get other TLDs blocked. So try to get other TLDs like abc.in or .info as well. So people will not misuse your brand name or website names. So these are the things you need to take care of it. And also please be careful and do not share your PIN number and other domain credential to anyone. And if you're getting any spam emails, please contact your domain service provider and block such kind of emails, emails requesting for your domain credentials. So there is another common set of questions normally people will ask is that what kind of TLDs I need to go for, what type of TLDs I need to go and book it actually. It is depends whether I go with the .com or .in. So it depends on what type of business you do actually. If you're doing a business and your customers or your prospects are across the globe or worldwide, you're targeting it, then you can of course definitely can go with the .com domains. And if your business is specific, if you're doing business in a particular country, say somebody I'm doing a business in India, I don't have any other, not looking for any global marketing, I'm looking for Indian customers, then I can use the .in. And I'm running a non-profit organization, I can use .org. And I have an academy or institution or university, I can go for the .edu, right? So I have a finance company that I can go to the .finance. So this is based on what type of business you do. You can select your domain name as well. And this whatever the domain you take, whatever may be the TLDs, it has no impact on SEO. And whether you should go with a .com domain or .in domain, SEO has nothing to do with that actually. So thank you so much guys for watching this video, and if you like the content, please share it and like it and subscribe my channel. And this is Sach here signing off. Web Spotters. Have a good day.